There is something about the 27-inch iMac that just feels right on a desk, even years after it first hit the scene. This 2020 model is a bit of a time capsule, representing the final evolution of the Intel-based all-in-one design before everything shifted over to the newer chips. When you look at that 5K Retina display, it is easy to see why people are still hunting these down. The colors are punchy, the text is razor-sharp, and honestly, it makes most modern monitors look a bit dull by comparison. It is the kind of screen that makes you want to actually sit down and get some work done, or just get lost in a high-resolution photo edit. Under the hood, you have got a 3 GHz 6-core i5 processor. Now for everyday tasks, web browsing, or even some decent video editing, this thing does not break a sweat. It feels snappy, and the transition between apps is smooth enough that you rarely find yourself waiting around. The AMD Radeon Pro 5300 graphics are perfectly capable for most creative workflows, though if you are planning on heavy 3D rendering or intense gaming, you might start to feel the limits of that card pretty quickly. One thing to keep in mind is the RAM. It comes with 8 GB, which is fine for light duty, but if you are a multitasker who keeps 50 browser tabs open, you are going to want to pop the back panel and add more memory. That is actually one of the best parts about this specific machine. It is one of the last ones where you can still upgrade the RAM yourself without needing a degree in engineering. The 512 GB SSD is a solid starting point, though if you have a massive library of raw video files, you will definitely be leaning on external drives sooner rather than later. The build quality is exactly what you would expect from this era of Apple hardware. It is heavy, it is sturdy, and it sits on the desk like a piece of furniture. The two Thunderbolt 3 ports are a bit stingy by today's standards, so expect to live the dongle life if you have a lot of peripherals. Since this is a renewed unit, it is worth noting that the condition can vary, but generally, these machines are cleaned up and tested to look and act like they just came off the assembly line. It is a bit of a trade-off, choosing an older Intel machine over the newer, more efficient options, but for the price, you are getting a massive, beautiful display and a computer that still has plenty of life left in it for a home office or a creative setup. It is not the newest kid on the block, but it is a reliable workhorse that still holds its own.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.